Welcome, my name is Tyler. I'm a Lofi and ambient music producer. In today's video, I'm going to break down my new release called Shadow of My Tears, which is not very similar with the normal Lo-fi vibe. You know, I always love to experiment and play around with different things. So I kind of think this is like a ambient Lo-fi. I don't know. You know, after I got the UVI Sonic bundle and I created a lot of track using that bundle and sounds amazing. If you haven't watched the video, you can watch the video right here that you will know how amazing is this bundle. So in this video, I'm going to break down this track and just want to give you some inspiration how I create lo-fi track. So let's dive in and I show you how I create this track with Yatman. So first thing, Yatman sent me this layer and give me the vibe and just make me to bring in something different in this track rather than I play a lot of melodies and add guitar on top. I just want to make it very airy, emotion, ambient, something like that. So I just give you have a listen what the sounds he sent me before. And this is 60 BPM and G minor track. So for the piano, pad, bass, and bell, it sounds like this. And later on, I will talk about the drums. And this layer give me feel more. I can make something very emotional and airy feeling rather than add some guitar on top. So in the first layer, I added a string sounds which I want to give some, bring up some more emotion feeling in this track. And to be honest, I really like add string sound because the string sound give me so much emotional feeling and I love to use strings to express my feeling. So this drum sounds I found it in the UVI station in this preset and sounding so good. So normally I didn't mix and master this track, I just added the reverb on it and add the EQ to cut the low and the sounds just sounds so good. And both together. Sounding so good. I really like this string sounds. So after that, I try to add some more like vocal sounds between the in and out, and I use the vocal as the transition. And sometimes I really like to add this kind of transition because it give you some more like emotion feeling. And also I can see Yatman missed some transition, so in this track I added some more transition to more smooth in this track. So normally I also use this UVI Sonic bundle is sounding so good, and you know I talk a lot of time vocal sounds and I don't know how to say the name, but it's sounding so good. So normally you can see I just added the EQ and reverb on it. So normally I love to put it in the between the drums come in to make it more like a transition, and the sounds will be like this. And I think it sounds cool, just adds a little bit this extra like ear candy. So in the first part, I said I don't want to play the guitar melody, but I found a very interesting stuff right here in this muted and harmonies instrument. So in this instrument, you can see they blended with 4 sounds to combine together, but in this case, I only twisted to just keep it this Lylan harmonies. And I added the EQ, and you can see I just play one note and add the type delay. This become my favorite delay sounds from the UVI Sonic Bundle. And then I add also the run for the reverb. So the sounds will be like this. And all together. Just add subtle sounds, because in this song I don't want to add too much melody, and I want to give more space feeling right here. So in the second part of the track, I just turn up a little bit with different vibe, and then the last part going back to the string part, and then for the outro. So in the break part, I added another vocal break and also the same in this instrument vocal sounds. And then I added this type color, something similar with the RC20, just give some more warm tone and flute some speaker and add some texture, something like that. And I added the reverb on it and put it in the break part. So again, here I added another transition, put it in here, and also before the outro. So you can hear it's kind of like just give some more very airy feeling. I like it. So in this part, I found another sounds from the fragment is this atmosphere. They got a lot of like pad, ambient pad sounds. And then you can see normally I just EQ a little bit, add some reverb, and play a little extra note. And I like it. I kind of like this type is just combined with the ambient with Lofi. I don't know. Let me know in the comment below what you think about this genre. So after that, I added this a little extra note right here, and this is the only sounds not from the UVI bundle, is from the pure Lofi, and recently I really like this pure Lofi. So in this mellow preset, and I EQ the low end and add the reverb and put it right here. Sounding so good. So basically, other thing it is just the same. And then in the drum part, I think I can add some more groove on the shaker, and UVI also got the drum sounds. So you will have so much this type of the percussion and sounding so good, and you can find so many percussion sounds. So I found the one, and because the sounds is not sounding too lo-fi, so I cut it a lot of the low end and then add this tape color on it, and then sounds like this. So before the sounds will be like this. So it will be more fit for the lo-fi sounds. Then Yachtman make it this type of the Foley loop. Because in this type of the lo-fi, you don't have to make it super complicated on the drums. Sometimes we just keep it very minimal. So the hi-hat, very slow, and the snare, and the drums all together. Lastly, we have the ring and file sounds. So all together, it sounds like this. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button. And also you can listen to Shadow of My Tears on all streaming platforms. And I see you in the next one.